Hey everyone, this is Pete. Welcome back to Warriors Wednesday and our playthrough of Warriors Orochi on the Xbox 360. Last time we had a very good playthrough where we only had to take one attempt to clear a mission. So let's see if we can do something similar this time around, or if that was just a happy fluke. Let's begin with a bit of weapon fusion now, just to ensure our characters are as fighting fit as they possibly can be. So we'll start with Xiao Kao's weapon here. Give it some more air, that's good. Attack strength against airborne enemies and some additional attack power. That's a good start. Liu Shun's been doing nicely as well. So, we didn't actually equip his good weapon last time. I'm an idiot. Alright, anyway. So we'll fuse that there. And we'll add Absorb, because that's useful. Might is good as well. Increase attack strength. Ice is helpful as well. And add attack power. Yep. And then let's also fuse with these two as well. So this has got some more might. So that's good. Have some more of that. Add attack. Bolt's pretty good as well. Yep. Drain. I don't think I have drain on that, do I? No, I've got absorb instead. Well, let's fuse it anyway. What does drain do? Absorb enemy's life. Is that more useful than... I think that's probably more useful than absorbing Musou, isn't it? And add attack. Okay, lovely stuff. Akechi's got lots of bits and bobs. Let's make his weapon a bit better as well. Is Hallowed Edge the best one? Yes. So we'll take that and fuse it with something else. Okay, flash is disable blocks, that's always useful. Drain, absorb enemy's life, we've just talked about how useful that is. Brave is increased strength against enemy officers, but we don't have enough points for that, and we'll just add some attack to that as well. Alright, that will do for now, since we can't do anything else. And let's hop right into the next mission. So last time we cleared the Battle of Fan Castle. We've now got the Chapter 6 side mission, which is Showdown at Odawara Castle. Suspicious activity has been detected amongst the enemy. Be alert for traps. And then beyond that, we've got 2 more main story chapters to go in the Samurai Warriors scenario. So, off we go.
Having seized the Orochi army fortress at Guandu, the Nobunaga army was riding the crest of a wave. Just at this time, news filtered through of a rebellion against Orochi, led by Cao Pi and Mitsunari Ishida at Odawara Castle. The forces of the Orochi army in Odawara had been severely depleted through the ongoing battle. Thinking that such a golden opportunity should not be overlooked, Nobunaga immediately dispatched a unit to aid the rebellion.
Alrighty. Gathering some more forces. Wonder if this will unlock some more characters as well. Well, that looks barren. Okay, defeat Zhuge Liang and Sima Yi. Alright. I'm sure it's not going to be that simple. I feel this is what the warning of traps is probably something to do with. Alright.
Rats will always flee a sinking ship.
Let us save the boastful speeches until after the battle is won, shall we?
Alright, that's always a good start. Cottonmouth, what kind of name is that? That's an Orochi general. Wonder if he got bullied for his name. Demons strike me as the bullying type. And Cottonmouth isn't exactly the most threatening of names. He's also not the most threatening of opponents either. which is fine with me. Where's he gone? Come here. Don't you run away, you prick.
My blades strike again.
You've been training hard, I see.
Ha! The joke is on you. You're a
Are we now? Is there a trap? Is it going to be sprung as soon as I go into one of these fortresses in the corner by any chance? Oh, hello. This is new. Indoor mission. What's all this? Oh. This is new and exciting. Okay, there's nothing in here, but the fact we have an actual indoor structure with its own map, that's cool.
Fools, enjoy your moment while it lasts.
There they are.
The castle is swarming with soldiers of the resistance. It is just as Daji foresaw.
After letting Cao Pi escape, she'll get no praise from me.
The two great strategists. I suppose I should be honored. Cut them down.
Ah! It's all over! Flee!
Ha! You're still here? You won't get away that easily.
So, oh yeah, there's some more stairs here. Is there anything actually useful in here, or am I just... I think I'm just wasting my time in here. It's cool though. This is not something I've seen in the Warriors game before, is actually being able to go inside something and it have its own map with different floors and stuff, so... I wonder if that's going to get used later in this battle for something or other. It doesn't seem to be being actually used for anything right now. If they've all gone and got themselves killed while I've been wandering around inside this cool interior map, I will be very disappointed. Alright, come on. Ready for action. Army's going this way, so let's follow them. I wonder where our main target is.
They've
Oh, okay.
seized the bait. Now destroy
Of course.
them.
I shall show no mercy!
Good old generic officer strikes again.
Your impetuousness has led you to your demise. Such incredible stupidity.
You have done commendably, Sifu.
Even
Get
your
up and taste
compliment
dagger.
sound condescending. You know that.
There we go. Lovely job. Right. Now we can go through here and help these guys out.
Begin the march. Don't let up for an instant.
Ooh, slow down. It's that good old feeling of fighting in treacle again. Let's not get surrounded. Also, excuse the dog. That's my next door neighbour's dog. It goes crackers at the slightest provocation. Usually provocation from my cat Meg, because I feel my cat Meg likes to sit on next door's shed roof and just stare at the dog and annoy it. And the dog, being a dog, is not as good at climbing as the cats are, so he gets a bit frustrated, bless it. Ouch. Base captain, we'll have none of that shit. My cats have been trying quite hard to get into this room while I'm recording, because I shut the door while I'm recording so I don't disturb my wife or get too much in the way of background noise aside from what you can hear coming in from outside. But yeah, the cats disapprove when I close the door. So you probably can't hear that on the microphone, but yeah, if you do happen to hear any sort of mysterious disembodied scratching in the background of the audio, then that's what's happening. It's my cats wanting to come and join in.
Resistance is futile.
Come back later and try again.
Smash!
Training hard, I see.
I won't be denied next time.
Come back later and try again.
You have earned my praise, warrior.
Back off with your bow and arrows. Oops. Alright. That little area's clean out. Let's continue on our way around. I imagine that won't be the last ambush we have to endure either.
I need help! Now! I need help! Now!
There is still some glory left for the taking.
You saved?
Alright. Making steady progress. Don't seem to be any officers around here, so which way are we going next? We're going down here? Well, I'm going this way. If my friends choose not to follow me, that's their problem. Another gate ahead. I detect a potential ambush. I have confidence we can handle ourselves though. Oh, there's just something so fun about these games. It's just that feeling of sort of slicing through so many enemies at the same time is just so incredibly satisfying. And it's not just the Warriors games that do that. There's a bunch of other games that do it. Like the Senran Kagura series is very good at this as well, having lots of hordes of enemies that you can hit lots of enemies simultaneously with your weapons, and it's just such a satisfying feeling that really makes you want to play more of it. And it's not the fact that it's violent, because this isn't sort of super violent in the traditional sense. So there's like no blood, there's no decapitations or anything like that. Oh, hello.
The bait has been taken. Seize them.
I don't know how much longer I can take this. They are just standing up for what they believe.
Think of your father. Come, we have no choice.
Okay. So, how do we get in there?
I suppose you deserve my congratulations for pulling that off.
None of this would have been possible without your decoys laying the groundwork.
What was I saying before that? Yeah, the whole sort of hacking through hordes of enemies things. It's not the fact that it's violent, because it's not. That's not the appeal thing. And like these games, they aren't violent in the way people typically talk about violent video games. So there's no blood and dismemberment and decapitation and stuff like that. It's just the sort of feel of combat. It's just satisfying.
Are you ready to stand and fight like a man?
Shang Zhang? Shang? Zhang? I don't know. I have difficulty with these names. This is well established by this point. Oh, no! Oh, no. Well, I thought last episode was going a bit too well. Never mind. We know what to expect now. Yeah, Sun Chang Zhang, or however you pronounce it, used to be a character that I used quite a lot in the early Dynasty Warriors games, definitely. So.
My lord, you were right all along.
Oh, did I pick the wrong one? I think I picked the wrong one, didn't I? Yes, that is the wrong one. So back to the main menu. Right, let's try that again.
Having seen.
Okay, so we know that shit goes south pretty quickly in this one.
Let us save the boastful speeches until after the battle is won, shall we?
I will slowly choke.
And we also need to bear in mind our usual concerns of not getting surrounded and such like. Because as always, getting battered down by long combo is what led to our death last time, so let's just be careful to try and isolate officers. Clean out the generic enemies, because they can be a lot more dangerous than you might think if they're in large numbers.
My blades strike again.
You've been training hard.
And switch out characters before things get too dangerous.
The joke is on you. You're about to be obliterated.
Right, no pissing around in the castle this time. I'm just going to help out with this fight down here, which the AI took care of by itself last time. But we may as well go and help with.
I will slowly choke the life from you.
There we go. Lovely job. Right.
Not bad. Now it's my turn. Fools, enjoy your moment while it lasts.
Oh no, Orochi's army appeared. What will we do?
The castle is swarming with soldiers of the resistance. It is just as Daji foresaw.
After letting Cao Pi escape, she'll get no praise from me.
The two great strategists. I suppose I should be honored. Cut them down.
Ah! It's all over! Flee!
you're still here, you won't get away that easily.
Right. Let's try going this way this time. Since we got some friends going in this direction.
Here is where you wither and die.
Oh, you hit hard. That's not very nice. Oh no, you might lead me into a trap. Missed. Alright. Stop running.
Your impetuousness has led you to your
There we go.
demise.
I shall show no mercy! Come, hit me with everything you've got!
That was quite a good attack. Ooh. I'm surrounded. We don't like that. We definitely don't like that. Get off.
Here is where you wither and die.
Charge and chop.
They've seized the bait. Now destroy them.
Ooh. You guys are brutal.
You were wrong to oppose me.
Brilliant! Ha! Such incredible stupidity.
You have done commendably, Caesar.
Even your compliments sound condescending. You know that.
I won't be
Hook nose. I suppose that's a slightly more threatening name than Yellow Belly or Cottonmouth. Ow! Fuck off! Ow! Bollocks. Overconfidence will be your undoing. Right.
Having seized the...
Right. Begin.
Rats will always flee a sinking ship.
Let us save the boastful speeches until after the battle is won, shall we?
You are dead.
Where you wither and die.
You are next for death. If my friend doesn't charge his horse into my face again. Oh yeah, that's how we do it. Finally.
You are an asset
You got
to
that
this
right.
army. Ha, the joke is on you. You're
When I'm
about
not
to be
getting obliterated, that is. My cat is trying to come in again. She really wants to play Warriors Orochi. Maybe we should see if she wants to co-op. I did actually used to really enjoy the co-op mode in the old Dynasty Warriors games. It's at university there was a friend who used to come over a lot and play video games with me. And a lot of the time we were playing stuff like Grand Theft Auto and things like that, but the Dynasty Warriors games after 2 were quite popular ones for us to play, just because the split screen 2-player mode in that was so much fun. I was never a big fan of the sort of competitive mode because you could kind of make that be over very quickly just by going and defeating the other player, and that kind of meant that you didn't really get to enjoy the other interesting mechanics that were in that multiplayer mode.
Now it's my turn.
But the cooperative mode was really fun.
While it lasts.
And I know that's present in this one.
The castle is
And I assume the
swarming
rest
with
of the series
soldiers
as well.
resistance. It is just as Daji foresaw.
After letting Cao Pi escape, she'll get no praise from me.
The two great strategists. I suppose I should be honored. Cut them down.
Ah! It's all over! Flee!
Alright, which way are we going to go this time?
You're still here? You won't get away that easily.
I'll go north after Yellow Belly. Looks like Nobunaga might be going that way. It's a good idea to keep near him, since he's usually the one we need to protect in any given mission as well, so...
Coursing through your veins.
I'm not going to insult anyone's name this time, because last time that distracted me so much I got killed. So, you know. You know, be kind. Be good to each other. Don't take the piss out of demons' names.
They've seized the bait. Now, destroy them.
You won't destroy me. There's no previous evidence that you've ever succeeded in this foolish plan.
Try again.
You have earned my praise, warrior.
Get off. Yeah, the guys in this scenario are hitting pretty damn hard, so that's where we need to be a bit careful.
Your impetuousness has led you to your demise. Know your place.
This guy's even blocking Know Your Place. That's very unsportsmanlike.
Stupidity.
You have done commendably, Senior.
Even your compliments sound condescending. You know that place. Know your place.
Ouch! Stop that. There we go. Right.
I won't be denied next time. You were wrong to oppose me.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
Here I go.
It appears you are of some use to me.
Begin the march. Don't let up for an instant.
I shall show no mercy.
This guy seems surprisingly easy to defeat for some reason. I'm not sure if they sort of vary the skill of the enemy officers, but yeah, he certainly seems a lot easier than some of the others we've encountered, even among the kind of generic officers.
You have earned my praise,
Oh,
warrior.
just missed the health restoration items. It's unfortunate. I didn't think they disappeared, but they apparently do.
You safe? Here is where you wither and die.
Yeah, I think it's the Orochi forces in particular that seem to hit quite hard. Even the grunts seem to be doing a lot of damage. So we just need to make sure that they don't hit us then. Ideally.
Orochi will triumph. Do not resist.
My blades strike again.
Not bad. Now it's
Okay.
my turn.
That went a bit better. Let's now proceed to the south. Go and see what's going on down there. Looks like we have to go all the way down to the bottom and then round, I think, judging by that map. Yeah, because there's a big wall in the way there, so we can't just go through there. So I guess we've got to go and clear out that southern garrison or fortress or whatever that is. Well, gives us a bit of time to regenerate along the way.
I don't want any mercy.
Here I go.
You may have fancy armor, but I have stabby daggers. And a nice coat. And a bare midriff. Lewd.
I need help.
Oh, smells like someone's having a barbecue outside. A bit late in the year for a barbecue, I'd have thought, but I suppose the weather has been quite nice recently. I know these observations are why you all come and watch my videos. Please subscribe.
There's nothing else for it.
I think my finest moment in that regard was the episode of Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform for Sunday Driving, where I spent most of it talking about British comedies of the late 90s and early 21st century, such as Spaced and Black Books and such like. And to be fair, those things are worth talking about, and there was a very, very tenuous connection with Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform, which was the word pudding, which I won't get into again now, but stop it.
I don't want any mercy.
Stop it.
I will slowly choke. It's about time. I'm not getting
Yeah, if you are interested in such things, then I'm sure we'll talk about this on the Moe Gamer podcast at some point, but Chris, my friend and podcasting partner, recently recommended a show to me called Toast of London, which is a show featuring Matt Berry, who many of you may know from his work in The IT Crowd and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place and a few other shows like that. In this show, Matt Berry is playing basically a failed, struggling actor, and he's kind of past his prime and not doing very well in his career. And it's just really entertaining. It's one of those shows that's kind of a bit awkward, but deliberately so. It's I don't know if I want to call it cringe comedy in the same way as something like The Office. Oh, fuck! In the same way as something like The Office or something like that. But it's certainly that kind of idea going on, where the main character gets into sort of all sorts of awkward situations and so on, and there's some absolutely hilarious lines and stuff in there. And I should pay attention to what we're doing this time. So,
Having seen
like I said in the previous episode, it was a nice change to get through a battle in one attempt, and now here we are with this one.
Rats will always flee a sinking ship.
Let us save the boast.
But as always,
until after the battle is won, shall we?
each time we fail, we are at least keeping Things like the experience point. Well, the only thing we're keeping is the experience points we earned. And that means we do get to at least make a little bit of progress, even when things go particularly wrong, as they have done. Right, so for the remainder of this episode, no more anecdotes, no more discussions of obscure Channel 4 British comedies. I'm definitely not going to mention Taskmaster on Dave. We're just going to concentrate on getting this mission cleared efficiently and quickly, and without anyone dying.
My blade is yours.
No one seems terribly concerned that this building is apparently burning down. It's just a convenient shortcut to get over here.
I will slowly choke the life from you.
Know your place.
You were wrong to oppose me.
Right. Okay, going north last time seemed to work out quite well, so let's do that again this time.
Enjoy your moment while it lasts.
The castle is swarming with soldiers of the Resistance. It is just as Daji foresaw.
After letting Cao Pi escape, she'll get no praise from me.
The two great strategists. I suppose I should be honored. Cut them down.
Ah! It's all over! Flee!
You're still here? You won't get away that easily.
Okay, so we'll go this way after Yellow Belly.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
And then we shall slash Yellow Belly. Hack and slash, rip and tear. And he will run away like a big wuss. And then, oh no, it's a trap.
Know your place. They've seized the bait. Now destroy them. Know your place.
I shall show no mercy! You were wrong to oppose me.
More, Mitsuhide. Cut them all down.
Anyway, yeah, Toast to London, you should definitely watch that. I'm joking, I'm joking. Right, come on now, we're going to do this. I say I'm not actually sure anymore that Akechi is as far ahead of the other characters as he has been, because we've actually been using them a lot more than him. So
Leave some for me.
he's still holding his own, though, definitely. So we certainly haven't made him irrelevant. We've, if anything, we've kind of
Don't let up
evened
for
things
an
out a bit, so they're all
Your
worth using,
impetuousness has
which is
led
good.
you to your demise.
There's nothing worse than having to carry someone.
I will slowly choke the life from you.
Hit me with everything you
Not that you really can carry someone in this, because characters only get experience points when they're actually making kills themselves. I mean, I suppose you can sort of set it up as we have done in a couple of cases where you do the bulk of the damage to a particular enemy using one character and then use the one you want to level to finish them off, but that doesn't always work. Double attack, yes please. Yeah, double attack definitely has a huge effect. You can see how much more of the health bar you take off with each hit on that one, which is always very satisfying to use. Really lets you kind of carve through the enemies. Definitely slice through sort of grunt tier enemies and do a whole lot more damage to officers. Right. Let's head back down to the south then and try not to get horribly killed this time. Also, we've got a bunch of our forces in the middle still.
You want to fight? Then fight me!
Thank you, youngster.
You saved me.
Oh, very nice. It's so satisfying when that one actually connects as it's supposed to and hits with every spin.
I won't be denied next time.
Come back later and try again.
Not bad. Now it's my turn.
Right, this time, let's just take it a bit at a time. Not get swamped by 15 officers at once like we did last time. 'Cause that was our problem. There were so many officers attacking at once, it was just impossible to, one, get a hit in, and two, actually be able to defend against what they were doing. So that's the situation we need to try and avoid this time around, if that is indeed even possible. Oh, that long combo is good. The sword that hits 8 times. I'm not even sure if it's 8 times anymore. I haven't counted recently, but yeah, definitely a good long combo. Open the door. Thank you. Right. Okay, so let's. Oh, there's hundreds of them. You're supposed to deal with all of them at once. Pick off the weaker ones first. Hook nose doesn't seem to be very strong. Oh, 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 no, no. Oh, the pain. The pain. It hurts. Right, I'm going to have one more try at this, and then we're going to call it a day. Just because this is getting ridiculous now.
Having seized the...
You know, this will be the first episode of Warriors Wednesday that has finished in complete failure, if so. But I will do my best to clear it this time.
Let us save the boastful speeches until after the battle is won, shall we?
Right. Down with you, Cottonmouth. Right.
The joke is on you. You're about to be obliterated.
I probably am. You know, there's established precedent.
Here is where you wither and die.
All right. Well, at least that beginning bit's going nice and quickly now.
Now it's my turn. Fools, enjoy your moment.
I'm going to go south first this time and see if that makes a difference. It probably won't. Probably just mean he'll die quicker.
With soldiers of the resistance. It is just as Daji foresaw.
After letting Cao Pi escape, she'll get no praise from me.
The two great strategists. I suppose I should be honored.
My blade.
Cut them down.
Ah! It's all over. Flee!
You're still here? You won't get away that easily.
Alright, this way first. So I wonder if we get in there early enough that there won't be a huge number of officers to have to deal with all at the same time. See, this guy here, this is one of the guys who was in that little enclosure that we were trying to kill. So if we can deal with him and maybe some of the other officers before we're trapped in that enclosed environment with everyone, that might work out quite nicely. Although he's just going to run away. That's it. Hit him. Make him fall over. Can I hit him from there? Oh, not quite. Right, maybe if we take out the base captain.
Your impetuousness has led you to your demise. Know your place.
I shall show no mercy!
Get ready to taste my steel.
Oh no, they just all appear. Okay, so, well, let's just be extremely careful. Fall back on well-established tactics. Right, you're down.
You were wrong to oppose me.
That is a start.
Simply magnificent.
Double attack. That is excellent.
They've seized the bait. Now destroy that.
This is exactly what we want in a situation like this.
Know your place. Know your place. Such incredible stupidity.
You are down.
Done commendably.
Even your compliments sound condescending.
More double attack. Yes, please. You are down.
Be denied next time.
You are next.
You were wrong to oppose
You are down. Lovely. Right, that went much better.
Orochi will triumph.
Any more?
Do not resist.
You were wrong to oppose me.
That's what we've been waiting to see. There's nothing else for it.
You were wrong to oppose me.
More Mitsuhide. Cut them all down.
These gates gonna open? Yes. Alright. Okay, so let's go this way this time. And see what difference that makes. Maybe we can approach the other fortress from this side. See, that is at least the one good thing about the Warriors series, is that failure doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be doing the same thing over and over again. And in fact, if you do fail, it's probably a good idea to try something different, because, well, we've seen that sort of trying the same thing repeatedly tends to lead to the same result. So it's a game where failure is a good opportunity to learn things, because you know that a particular direction is dangerous, or there's a lot of difficult enemies in a particular direction. And you know, well, either to avoid that, or at least to be ready for the challenge that that particular area on the map is going to present you with. So, you see, this time around, we knew that there were going to be all of those officers in that little corner of the map. And so we could be prepared for that. Have plenty of our allies with us to support us. And go from there. Now, it's just a question of whether what I'm doing here is a good idea or not.
I won't be denied next time.
Come back later and try again.
Oh, ow.
You
Stop
have
that.
earned my praise, warrior.
Okay, so Northern Garrison's taking care of itself. That's good. See, you don't even need me. Yeah, the moment I die, you're going to go, oh, you're defeated. Right. Switch out. Catch you level up, which was nice to see. Well, I thought that guy just disappeared into nothingness there, but
Leave some for me.
oh no, dazed is extremely dangerous.
Discretion is the better part
Right.
of valor. You were wrong to oppose me.
Leave some for me.
Okay, let's check back over here, because we've got some friends who are still engaged in combat from the look of things.
I don't have much more left to give. Get ready to taste my steel.
I had faith in you.
I'm not going to say any provocative like this guy's a bit of a weakling, because the last few times I've done that, I've cursed myself. Right. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Right, we've got some chaps moving up the middle on this side, so let's go and support them. So like I say, it looks as if the Northern Garrison, there's some fighting going on there. But it also kind of looks like... no. I was about to say, it looks like they're taking care of themselves, but one of them has just got defeated. Which is not good. So let's see what we can do to clear out this middle bit here. So it looks like there's a few officers around here. Oh, hello.
The bait has been taken. Seize them.
I don't know how much longer I
Oh,
can
I
take
should have remembered this happened, shouldn't
They're
I?
just standing up for what they believe.
Think of your father. Come, we have no choice.
Know your place. Know your place. I suppose you deserve my congratulations for pulling that off.
None of this would have been possible without your decoys laying the groundwork.
I am Ina. Know me.
And you shall know pain.
Yeah, whatever. You'll probably defeat me, but you know, I'm just resigned to that by this point. And like you, I've been through this several times already. You with your dynamic ponytail. I remember that was an exciting and new thing. I think it was Tomb Raider 2 was the first time I saw it, I think. Like Lara having a ponytail that actually, or was a plait rather, that actually responded to physics and flopped around convincingly. It was very much a thing in the PS1 era as well, to have characters who have maybe just like one element of their model would have dynamic physics on it. So like if you look back at the old Tekkens and stuff like that, there's characters often have like belts and stuff that will flop around or blow in the wind or that kind of thing. It's still an effect that I'm fond of today. I know it's really nothing remarkable anymore, but it's it reminds me of the good old days, I guess. What was I saying about not getting bogged down in anecdotes? Right, where is Sun Shang Shang? Nearly called her Sung Mina then, that's not right. Soul Calibur on the mind. I haven't actually picked up Soul Calibur 6, but I'm hearing very, very positive things about it, which is very nice to hear, because I know some people didn't like Soul Calibur 5 all that much. And I know with all the probably unwarranted hoo-ha over Dead or Alive 6, people were very keen for Soul Calibur to succeed. And thankfully, it looks like it's a lot of fun. If I'm being honest, I'm tempted to pick it up just to have a play with the character creator, because there's so much fun and cool stuff being created with that already.
Not bad. Now it's my turn. I need help now.
Do not rest on your laurels. You must move now.
Alright, I'm going to head north and go and help out those guys up the... Oh, they're not connected, are they? Oh, there is. There's a little pathway.
Last, it appears our two tough little ladies were not quite tough enough.
Well, that's not patronising at all. Hashtag everyday sexism.
You want to fight? Then fight me!
Know your place. Know your place.
I don't have much more left to give. Hit me with everything you got.
Know your place.
Ouch.
I will go down fighting.
Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. None of that.
I won't be denied next time.
Later and try again.
You have earned my praise, warrior.
I need help.
I'm working on it. I too need help now.
I bring reinforcements. They look every bit as tough as you said, my lord. Hurry, men!
Incredible.
You want to fight? Then fight me. Get ready to taste my steel.
Here is where you wither and die. You saved?
Do one of those double attacks right now.
You mean they were ready for us all along?
This Nobunaga, his vision exceeds all expectations.
Base captain. always be a priority. I'm not taking any chances. If you're wondering about the special move spam. The special moves are a reliable way of knocking down officers and clearing pathways, so while it may not be the most interesting way to fight. No, no, no! Change! Oh, fuck. Oh, run, run, please run, please run, please run, please change. Oh no! Get out there. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is difficult. Right, just need to survive long enough to regenerate a bit of health now. Maybe knock down a couple of officers in the process if I can. There's one down. That's good.
Not bad. Now it's my turn.
Some extra health would be lovely. You need to die. There we go, lovely. Oh, that was close. I was horribly worried for a moment there. You probably shouldn't rest just yet.
Leave some for me.
I won't be denied next time. You were wrong to oppose me.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
I think this is probably the most ridiculous melee I've had in this game yet. Just so much going on at once. Like I've said in the past, one way that this game sort of distinguishes itself from something like Hyrule Warriors, which actually has a lot more in the way of enemies on screen at once, is that even these generic enemies seem to be actually quite threatening in terms of how much damage they can do to you at once. And so finding yourself in a situation where there are lots of enemies surrounding you like that is very dangerous indeed. So it's not just a case of you can jump in there and carve your way through them like butter.
I need help. Now.
Oh, right. Things are looking up, finally. The commander doesn't look like he's struggling.
So, fate is still in need of
Looks like he's handling things just fine to me. Do you actually mean the commander is engaged in combat? I think you might. Right, gradually taking over the map. Piece by piece. There's a really whistly sound, I do apologise.
You have served your purpose. It is time for you to leave.
I'm not going anywhere, beardy man. You have very high defense. And very high attack power. Maybe it's time to lure him back among my friends. Ooh, double attack. Oh, it's gone. Shit.
So, you are the famous Zhuge Liang.
Ah, Lord Nobunaga. It is an honor to finally make your
That's it, Nobunaga. You tank him.
Honor is mine, I am sure.
And I will hit him repeatedly in the back with the sword that hits 8 times. Stop it. I said stop it. Thank you. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely.
now
Right.
is the groundwork for later glory.
Believe
Later, try again.
You have
I only have a couple of
praise,
chappies left to
So,
deal with.
this Nobunaga fellow
Shima
has
Yi
bested
left to go.
even my greatest rival.
Let's not get complacent. It's the worst feeling in the world is playing a mission in this, getting to sort of the final stages of it and then losing. I will probably cry if that happens, but I will stop recording so you don't have to witness the unpleasantness that is the sight of, well, the sound of me crying. It's not pretty. I'm a man, I can cry. You know. It's 2018. The commander is not struggling. Shut up.
If you wish to die, old man, I suggest you just stay home and
Where's the fun in that then?
I am a military. There is nothing I desire more than to end my life on the field of battle.
All right. Then I shall provide you with a death most violent and painful. It is unlucky that you have come across me.
Thank you, youngster. Thank you, youngster.
You're welcome, oldster.
You saved me.
Where have you gone? Get off. Juggly, juggly, juggly. All good. Right. Ooh, no, 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 definitely not. Don't you dare.
So you're the resistance. Can't say that I recognize
I am Nobunaga
place.
the Demon King.
Place. Demon King? There's a silly
You
name
want to
like
see me
that
cry again?
supposed to
Do you?
scare me?
The great,
I think you do, don't you?
Place.
but you've got such a mean, twisted little face.
Do you expect me to be angered by a taunt like that, you little fool?
Oh no, I could never anger you. You're just the picture of serenity.
Come on. We got this. We got this. We got this. Die, you fucker. There we go.
You were wrong to oppose me.
Finally. Fuck's sake. That was an effort. Well, if you sat all the way through that, 1, I apologise. 2, thank you. There we go. So, a bit of not very good treasure. And we unlocked the 7th side mission, which is difficulty 5. That was difficulty 4, that mission, so heaven knows what to expect with the difficulty 5 mission, but I'm sure we're going to find out very soon. Alright, thank you for sitting through that nonsense. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. Be sure to check out moegamer.net for new articles on Japanese and Japanese-inspired video games, new and old, every weekday. Every month, Moe Gamer features an in-depth exploration of an individual game or series as its cover game, so be sure to check the archives to see if your favourite has had a deep dive yet. If you'd like to support the site directly, please consider becoming a patron or buy me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.